Guys, welcome back to S3D. Well, I think I recorded this a little quick. Welcome back to S3D. Back here on 3D Joe's again, looking at another G.I. Joe vehicles from the 1980s. Now, this one's actually really exciting. I normally don't like Joe vehicles. I prefer the Cobra vehicles, but the H.A.V.O.C here is actually really cool. I actually never owned this vehicle, but I know a couple guys who did. I really wanted it. In fact, I was contemplating trading some of my Cobra vehicles for this one in the 90s. Now, yeah, this one came out in 86, so it's a little bit more difficult to find back in the 90s. But this one, yeah, it's actually really cool. So basically, I mean, obviously it's a tank, and then in the back you can open up this little hatch section and then reveal like a smaller hover vehicle. So yeah, this little thing right here, that's a hover vehicle. That's actually super cool. Now, it doesn't have too much armament. It just looks like it's got like two laser cannons on the side. And yeah, on top of it, you get two giant Gatling guns. With a gunner seat, and then inside you have two guys laying prone driving this tank, which is, you know, it's just like a very weird position for them to be in, to be driving a vehicle. I can't imagine how comfortable it is to have like two person like just laying prone to drive the vehicle. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not made for comfort, I guess, for the for the Joes. But yeah, it's definitely a really interesting vehicle. I don't know why they chose to do that. Why you have two guys two person laying prone to operate the vehicle, and then on top of it, well, you know what? It's G.I. Joe, it's Hasbro. It doesn't have to make sense. You got and then you got a gunner seat on top that hinges backwards when you have to open the canopy for the driver or the operator. Yeah, it's definitely really interesting. Now the funny thing is, I don't think looks like you do have the gunner on the back. He's in that vehicle, so I guess when you open it up, yeah, you can just deploy the guy. But that's definitely a very interesting choice. You have guns facing backward and then guns facing forward, but nothing to the side. Yeah. Oof, wow, this thing is still... You know, the interesting thing, I recently realized there's actually a lot of people who are interested in graded toys. A lot of my customers overseas think of it as a stupid thing. They don't believe in graded toys. But here in the U.S., there are people willing to pay like thousands of dollars for like graded toys. Wow, this one even have the sticker. So definitely a very interesting vehicle. Probably one of my favorite vehicles for the Joes, actually. So this guy is Cross Country. Yeah, I heard of his name before. He's wearing like those old Yankee, Civil War Yankee hat, military hat. Very interesting character. So right here we have the instructions. Yeah, it's these Joe vehicles are very easy to put together. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys.